I'm PGA teaching professional Todd Cope, and today we're talking about wedge play. Yes, how can you improve your wedge play? And the best part is today, I'm going to give you a simple process, something that requires little to no practice that you can do immediately that's going to improve your wedges. We all know that the key to good wedge play is controlling your distance, right? When we're hitting our wedges, right, the ability to control the distance that the ball travels is the one thing that separates average wedge players from great wedge players. So when we're talking about wedges, I'm talking about pitching wedge, gap wedge, which for me is my 54, or your lob wedge, which would be a 58 or 60 degrees, something like that. So this process we're going to talk about, the 1, 2, 3, you can do with any one of your wedges. So first of all, I'm going to demonstrate with my 54. Now when we're talking about distance control, here's what I want you to do. I want you to think of your backswing as having 3 different lengths. So if we think of a reference, and I'm going to talk about my lead arm, which is my left arm. When I swing my lead arm back, the first step I want to take it to is about where my hands are about hip high. So I take my setup, get you set in here, ball's about in the center of the stance, all right? I'm going to take it back so my lead arm goes to about my hip high, and then I'm going to go ahead and give it a nice little 3/4 to full rhythmic finish. Now for me, that ball, I know from practice, is going to travel about 75 yards. 54 degree, hands go to hip high, nice rhythmic full finish. Now if I want to hit one that goes a little bit further, I don't need to come up with all of the whole new concepts. All I need to do is change the position of my lead arm. So now, same setup. I'm going to take it back so my lead arm is about equal to the buttons on my shirt, about chest high. Same finish. And I know for myself, that ball there is going to go about 85 yards. So I've got a 75-yard shot. I've got an 85-yard shot. Now you can probably guess where we're going with this. We're going to go one more. Lead arm to about shoulder height. Got same ball position, set in here. Lead arm, shoulder height, all the way through. Now I know for me, that ball goes about 95 yards. So I haven't completely made different swings. I haven't changed ball positions or angles. I've kept everything the same, but with one variable, the length of my swing with my lead arm. Right here to hip high, buttons high, and all the way to shoulder high. So that simple process can help you develop 3 different distances that you can hit with one wedge. If you do the same thing with your pitching wedge, you do the same thing with your lob wedge, now you've got 9 different distances that you can hit with those 3 clubs, and that tip there will definitely improve your wedge play.